Hey guys. In this video, we will learn about my home country, which is Bangladesh. I grew up in Bangladesh and moved to Kuwait back in 2017. All information in this video is collected from the fact file. So, let's start. Number 1. Bangladesh attained its independence in 1971. This was after a 9-month war with Pakistan. With India backing Bangladesh, the country was able to free itself on the 26th of March from Pakistan with the guidance of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. This is the National Martyrs Memorial. It was built to honor and remember those who died during the War of Liberation. Number 2. Its national anthem is My Golden Bengal, and was written in 1905 by Rabindranath Tagore. Its modern instrumental rendition was rearranged by Samar Das. The country has a dark green flag similar to that of Pakistan but with a red circle placed slightly off its center to represent the country's bloodshed while fighting for independence. The dark green color symbolizes the country's rich vegetation and the Islamic faith. Number 3. The first president was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and his vice was Syed Nazrul Islam. Tajuddin Ahmad was the first prime minister. Zia was the country's first female prime minister, and she was sworn in 1991. Number 4. The GDP of Bangladesh was $350 billion in 2021. And this figure is projected to reach around $400 billion in 2022. Its GDP is still higher than that of Pakistan. Number 5. Bangladesh shares land borders with Myanmar and India. China, Bhutan, and Nepal do not have land borders with Bangladesh but they are near it. Number 6. Almost 90% of the population is of the Muslim faith. The second most popular religion is Hinduism, with around 9%. And the remaining 1% is for other religions such as Christianity and Buddhism. Number 7. Before 1700, this Southern Asia country was ruled by different leaders, including Muslim, Hindu, and Buddhist dynasties. This ended when the British colonialists established their rule in this region. Note that the British Army defeated the Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowla in 1757, and this marked the onset of their 190 years of colonial reign. Number 8. This is one of the countries in the world that has undergone several military coups, and 2 of them resulted in the assassination of the then head of state. The first military coup happened in November 1975, with the most recent in 2011. Bangladesh was also under military rule for almost 15 years before the country's democracy was restored in 1990. Number 9. Its currency is known as Bangladesh Taka, with an ISO code of BDT. Taka is a Sanskrit term from Tonka, and it was used in ancient times to designate the silver coin. If you have friends here, you can use the +880 international dialing code. Number 10. Dhaka is among the top 5 world's most densely populated cities with 7 million. Data reports indicated 29,029 people per square kilometer in this city in 2020. Bangladesh is the most populous and largest of the 10 most densely populated countries in the world. The majority of the natives live in rural areas. The rural population is mainly agricultural based, and it's estimated that almost 50% of this country's workforce is employed by the agricultural sector directly. Note that more than 50 million people in this country live below the poverty line. This amount is equivalent to around 30% of the population. The main reasons for poverty are overpopulation, political instability, and corruption. Number 11. It has a varied industry, including wheat, tea, rice, and beef industries. Additionally, it has a cotton textile and garments industry. This country normally exports jute goods, frozen fish, garments, and seafood. Bangladesh is a renowned tea-producing country, and it's rated among the top 10 largest tea producers globally. The country's tea industry can be traced back to British rule. During this period, the East India Company conducted tea trade in the Sylhet region. It's estimated that around 3% of global tea is from Bangladesh. Number 12. There is a significant gap between the wealthy and the poor. Note that Bangladesh is one of the countries in the world with a high vegetarian population. Reports by The Telegraph indicate that each Bangladeshi average consumes 4 kilograms, or about 9 pounds, of meat annually. This is a massive contrast because one person in the US consumes an average of 120 kilograms, or 264.5 pounds, annually. Thus, the US is rated as one of the most meat-hungry countries in the world. The national dish is Hilsa fish curry. Hilsa is a fish species related to herring. Other common dishes include rice, curry, lentil, and fish. Meat consumption includes duck, mutton, chicken, and beef. This country is also famous for its delicious desserts, where you will find a wide range of rice cakes, sweets, and rice puddings. Alternatively, the other desserts are made from ingredients, including cow milk. Jackfruit is the national fruit native to parts of Southeast and South Asia. This fruit is widely cultivated in Bangladesh's tropical regions. Banana is the most popular and common fruit. Nearly everyone loves it, and it's available in several varieties, including Agnesware, Shabri, and Kabri. Number 13. The national animal is the Royal Bengal tiger. It was selected for its majestic physical profile with a roar that can be audible up to 3 kilometers, or about 2 miles, away. However, it should be noted that the Royal Bengal tiger is now an endangered species. The most common animal found here is the Brahmin cattle of Indian origin. The national flower is the water lily. And the national bird is the magpie. Number 14. This country has many skilled freelancers. This number has spiked in recent years, especially in the IT industry, including programmers and web developers. They are getting more global attention due to their skilled expertise and low costs. Their expertise makes them qualified to offer freelancing services to Western countries. Number 15. Bangladesh had the biggest central bank money heist in 2016. This is one of the most notable heists in its history, as the hackers attempted to steal around $1 billion through the SWIFT network. Number 16. The country's mother tongue is Bangla, and there have been several heroic sacrifices in the history of this country to preserve its official language. This is the Shaheed Minar. This was built to honor those who sacrificed themselves for the Bangla language. Number 17. It has stunning religious architecture, and that's why Dhaka is known as the City of Mosques. This is because it has many beautiful mosques in town, including the Sihak Mosque, Sat Masjid, and the Baitul Mukarram National Mosque. The 60-dome mosque was affirmed by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1985. This is the largest mosque in Bangladesh from the Sultanate period. Number 18. This is a largely flat country with a low-lying landscape. As a result, it is frequently subjected to annual flooding, especially when the snow melts from the Himalayas. Bangladesh's landscape consists of 67% of arable land, forests and woodland account for 16%, while meadows and pastures account for 4% of the land. Number 19. Most of the country's heritage has been destroyed by the damp climate and frequent floods. However, it has many historical and archaeological sites with a history dating back to around the 3rd century BC. While this country has experienced several natural disasters, the 1970 Bola cyclone is considered one of the worst in the history of Bangladesh. It's estimated that between 300,000 and 500,000 lives were lost. This makes it one of the worst tropical cyclones in the world. Number 20. Saka Hafong is Bangladesh's highest peak, with an elevation of 1,052 meters. It's found in the Bangladesh-Myanmar border. Number 21. There are over 700 rivers found here, with the most scenic ones including Meghna, Jamuna, and the Padma. The Ganges-Brahmaputra Meghna form the most populous and largest delta system globally. It has more than 8,000 kilometers of inland waterways. Its catchment area is shared among 5 countries: Bangladesh, Nepal, China, India, and Bhutan. Unfortunately, its widespread river delta is a victim of climate change and has been disappearing. Number 22. The national game is Kabaddi, a contact team sport with 7 players on each side. However, cricket and football are the most popular sports, and the country has risen to become one of the most popular cricket teams globally. Number 23. If you ever go to Bangladesh, you should always shake hands or pass things with your right hand. Using your left hand is generally considered rude. This is because people in Bangladesh use their left hand to clean themselves after using the bathroom. Number 24. This country is known as the playground of seasons, since it has 6 seasons: summer, autumn, winter, spring, early winter, and monsoon. Each season is ideal for different lifestyles, festivals, crops, and fruits. Number 25. It has 2 main religious festivals, Eid ul-Adha and Eid ul-Fitr, observed after Ramadan. Other major festivals are the Bengali New Year and Christmas. Number 26. This country has 4 main types of forests: sal forest, hill forest, mangrove forest, and mangrove plantation. The touristic forests consist of different ecosystems that are worth exploration. This country has the biggest tidal halophytic mangrove forest in a single block known as the Sundarbans. Note that the Sundarbans are home to a wide range of wildlife habitats, including monkeys, boars, crocodiles, and jungle foals. Sundarbans habitats host 46% reptiles, 45% mammals, 36% amphibians, and 42% birds found in this country. Number 27. The Cox's Bazar Beach, which lies on the coastal plains, is the longest unbroken natural sea beach globally. It covers almost 75 miles, or 120 kilometers. This is also the most touristic area in the country, including St. Martin Island. Number 28. Bangladesh is home to renowned thinkers. It's known to have some of the best philosophers, sages, innovators, and authors in modern times. Some of the notable thinkers from this country include Muhammad Yunus, a social activist, Syed Mojtaba Ali, and the literary giant Qazi Nazrul Islam. Number 29. Muhammad Yunus, a Bangladeshi, got the 2006 Nobel Peace Prize for promoting social and economic development from below. Rabindranath Tagore, another Bangladeshi, was the first non-European to earn the Nobel Prize in Literature. Number 30. In South Asia, Bangladesh is the country with the highest level of gender equality. It ranks third in South Asia in peacefulness and life expectancy. In Bangladesh, women participate more in the workforce, unlike in India and Pakistan. There are Bengali women who hold major political offices. Bangladesh has a long history of feminist activism. Number 31. Bangladesh was formerly East Pakistan, a province in Pakistan. Breakaway from Pakistan happened in 1971, after which there was military rule until 1990 when there was restoration of democracy. Number 32. Bangladesh is one of those countries that are vulnerable to climate change. Rising sea levels are likely to create climate refugees in Bangladesh. Number 33. There are 8 administrative divisions. These have 64 districts. Each district has sub-districts. Number 32. Bangladesh is a parliamentary republic. Bangladesh has a 350-member parliament and a prime minister. The president plays a ceremonial role. Number 35. The Bangladesh Armed Forces has the Navy, the Air Force, and Ground Forces. Its formation happened in 1971. Bangladeshi soldiers have participated in UN peacekeeping efforts in the Golan Heights, Liberia, Darfur, South Sudan, Cyprus, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, among other places. Number 36. India and Bangladesh have very strong ties because of a shared history. India supported the independence of Bangladesh. Since the 1950s, there has been a warm relationship between China and Bangladesh. China supplies the Bangladeshi military with arms. 80% of Bangladesh's military equipment comes from China. The largest economic aid provider of Bangladesh is Japan. These two nations have common political goals. Bangladesh is bound to Middle East countries by religion and culture. There are many Bangladeshi migrant workers in the Gulf states. There are no official diplomatic relations between Bangladesh and Pakistan because of Pakistan's denial of the 1971 Bangladesh genocide. Myanmar was one of the first nations to recognize Bangladesh. However, the Rohingya refugee issue has strained relationships between both countries. Number 37. One of the key points about Bangladesh is its textile industry. Most of Bangladesh's export earnings come from its textile sector. Number 38. In Bangladesh, there are around 300,000 Rohingya refugees from Myanmar. They live in refugee camps in southeastern Bangladesh.
That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Also, press the notification bell to be the first one to watch fun and cool videos like this. Thanks for watching, and bye.